2 for the Napa Modern Stock Car Series here. And the 3 returning drivers, Pat, H-Rod, and Legacy, will be here once again in these same exact cars. Pat in the 3, Legacy in the 21, and H-Rod in the 27. And with 2 new drivers, of course, sign-outs will be closed after the next race, which is at Napa. But the 2 new drivers being Josh and Hippo. Josh being in the 32 and Hippo being in the 66. That brings up to 5 drivers now. Out of, I think it's a 40 car field. And if you watched last season, you should know, none of the 3 drivers got a single win. I think all 3 of them got real close to getting a win. But, the 27 of AH being closer, or being close like 2 or 3 times last season. But, once was at Texas, and of course that's just, anything can happen there. It is so chaotic. As you see, it's a 10-minute qualifying and a 50-lap race to start the season off. Okay, you see here, this currently in 3rd is the 32, and driving the 32 is a signed up person, Josh. It looks like we now have Legacy on pole. As we saw from last season, usually these people that have signed up are better at the ovals. It seems like Pat just seems to be a back runner every time, but it seems like he has done a little bit better at ovals. Okay, you see the 66 up there. He's not the one we're watching right now, but he is the other new driver, Hippo. New to this season's announcements, only the top 25 will be earning points, and it will go from 25 to 1. I would give the winner like 5 extra points, but if you win, you're locked in basically. As long as the person, or as long as 17 of these drivers don't have wins, you are locked in. And it's only an 8 race regular season, so there's just no possible way. It looks like a little bit of a wreck here during qualifying, the 62. we're just over halfway in qualifying now, and still currently holding pole position is the 82. Let's go back and look at second. Who is second? It is the 74. This car never did well last season, but has picked it up this time, it looks. Or at least he did good the Daytona 500 last season too, actually. But he ended up just not winning. He was pretty high up in the standings after the first race, but not after. Or not later in the season. Here in third, we can figure out who it is. It's a slow car. Ew, look at this. It's the 50 again. The 50, I believe, is the one that led so much at the end of the race last season, and then ended up getting passed by the 42, or was it the 41, on the second to final lap. Just could not catch back up. Oh, here's the 21 and 4th as of right now. Legacy being your highest signed up driver so far. Then we have the 3 of Pat here in 5th, second highest signed up driver. And that's pretty good for the 3 that never really was up front last season. Okay, we have to 12 and 6. Here's the 70. The 55. The 33. 17. 45. Here's the 32 of Josh, your third signed up driver. Let's see, is there any more signed up drivers out here? Just looking for the 66 and the 27 now. This, I believe, is the 16. If we can get a better view, yes, it is. Okay, 14th. 44 here. 15, the 29. We're going to go through the top. We're only going through the top 20. So here in 16th is the 24. Oh, the 44 is spinning. The 46 involved. Big wreck here in qualifying, but the 46 currently 17th. That's gonna probably end their qualifying. At least I think the 44 was ahead of the 46 in the qualifying. Oh, almost getting another car involved. 29 here in 18th. And 19th, once we can find out. Yeah, once we can find out. Okay, the 47 and the 15 and 20. Nothing new. The 82 still with pole position, as we have 1 minute left here in qualifying. Okay, so this will end qualifying almost. Not quite yet, and someone can still take pole, even though it's very unlikely.
Okay, that's qualifying over. We're out.
Okay.
The race result that counts.
Qualifying is over. 82 has pole, 74 in second, and 50 in third. The 21 of Legacy here is here in fourth. The 3 of Pat is here in fifth. Let's keep going down the list. We have the 32 of Josh here in 12th. Any more? The 66 of Hippo here in 23rd, and the 27 of Atrod in 25th. Who qualified last is going to be the 60 of 14, who made it all the way to the round of 8 and barely got knocked out. It's down here in 30th, second to last, so let's go on. Let's get going with this 50 lap race here for the first race of the season at Daytona. They watched the field start. Will there be a wreck here on the first lap? So far, nothing. So far, good. Oh, they're a little. Almost had one there in the back, but of course. Okay, we'll kept it going. Looks like it's gonna be in between these two for the first lap, but we have the 21 of Lexi already made his way up to third from fourth. Not that surprising, but the 3 is slowly dropping back already. It's gonna be the 82 to lead the first lap here at Daytona. Can the 21 catch them? I doubt we're gonna have as good of a race as we did last season here at Daytona, but yeah. I mean, last Daytona 500 was interesting, having the top 2 run away with it, then having a pass for the lead with only 2 to go, or I think it was coming to 2 to go. And then the third and that huge pack behind him pretty much kept catching them and almost caught them near the end. It would have been a few more laps left, or a few more laps needed, but oh no. And the 21 has made a pass for second. And looking for the lead already is Legacy. Okay. The 3 has partially made his... No, not really. Maybe made one more position up, I'm not quite sure, but... Oh, the 21 may have got a bit of a run that time off that turn, but 82 is going to pull away now. So it looks like from qualifying, this race might be a little more chaotic than last season, which, I mean, is going to be pretty nice, because last season it was just, you didn't see any wrecks, it was straight racing, but yeah. Oh, and next week at Martin's, or no, next week at Monza, that's going to be an interesting race. I don't remember if it allowed all the cars to be out there on the track at once, as in like the whole 31 car field, but yeah. Last season when we went there for the finale, well, it didn't end up so good for some cars. In fact, only one car flipped, and that was a Final Four driver being the 27 of Atrod. The only one of the 3 signed up cars. Luckily we have 5 this season going after it, but it looks like the 21 is going to be the first one to try and punch their way in to the playoffs. And playoffs should be in about probably 2 weeks to 3 weeks. Okay, you can see their fuel. It's, I mean, it's definitely gonna have to. They're definitely gonna have to pit. Some light clouds out here with a track being 127 degrees Fahrenheit. That's very hot, and the air just being 84 degrees Fahrenheit. 3 miles per hour wind to the west. Oh boy, they have started. Are they catching? I don't know. I can't really tell. Okay, so it looks like the 21 is pulling away from the 74. Yes. Okay. Just a bit, though. Okay. Okay, and okay, we're almost 10 laps into this thing. Now let's go over maybe the schedule a little bit, since nothing is really happening here on the track. So, as I've mentioned, we're heading to Monza for the next race. Another plate track, basically. I mean, drafting really, really does matter there. You guys gotta be very, very careful. It takes concentration at that track and this track. Because the turns are just so bumpy that that's what causes the wrecks at the start of the race, because everyone's so close, and it's almost guaranteed to happen. And it's so unlucky when it happens up front. Yeah, then we head to the first road course of the season, Knockhill in, I believe, the UK. It's going to be a 34 lap race there. It's a short road course, but should be a fun one there. Hoping it's gonna be our first time ever going there. I'm hoping it's a good track for these cars, because it seems like it should be. But then we head to the most chaotic track on the schedule, Texas. I'm just going over, okay. But Texas, as you should know, Monza, you wreck on the first lap. It's only a huge wreck on the first lap, but Monza, or Texas, the wrecks are such spread out. There can be, in the first race we did there, I was expecting it to be a pretty good race, but about lap 45, I believe it was, a huge wreck on the front straightaway. As you see the 74 pitting right there, looks like maybe fuel is already down. Yeah. And then the second time we went to Texas last season, cars just came up on the track. They stopped on the track, and that caused so many more wrecks. I mean, it makes that track pretty fun to watch. But then we'll be heading to Road America, as last season we went to Road America. It was pretty intense, actually, for the lead. 3 cars were really going for that. 2 of them being, it was kind of 4 cars near the end, but 2, or not near the end, but shit. Two of them being signed up drivers, K-Hay and A-Trud and Pat. Then we'll be heading back here to Daytona only for 42 laps. It's still going to be a pretty long race, but that should be about a 1-stop race instead of a 2-stop race like this one. This could even be a 3-stop race, and that could be a 2-stop race. I forgot how many laps you can go on field, but then we'll be heading back to Texas once again. That'll be for 56 laps, so not as many laps. Which then the cutoff, the last race before heading into the playoffs at Watkins Glen once again. We're not taking the GP this year, but as we saw last season, the 2 leaders took themselves out in the bus stop, so it could be anyone's race, no matter what lap you're on, or anything. Unless someone really runs away with it, then it's probably their race to win. And then we head on to the first playoff round, the round of 16. We have Texas, 80 laps. That is supposed to be a chaotic race. 80 laps should call for a lot of wrecks, and quite a few more drivers not finishing. And then to Sonoma for the second season. It is known from last season. Off the first corner, or technically second corner, drivers will definitely be wrecking as they hit the sand, or the grass, dirt, whatever you want to call it. And Sports Slim, so Sugo, that is new to the schedule. I believe it's not Italy. It might be Japan. I'll have to look at that. But that's the first time we're heading there, and it seems like it should be a pretty good race. And then head to Indianapolis Road Course for 36 laps. I believe we went there once last season. But yeah, and then we head to the Indianapolis Oval, which first time heading there. That'll be a 50-lap race. And of course it's an oval, so adding another oval onto the schedule. And then we head back here to Daytona for 50 laps. And that will be the cutoff before we head to Texas for the 4th and final time on the schedule. 44 laps there. That should be a little less chaotic. Okay, we have a lap car. That's going to slow down these drivers. Okay, and then the second race of the round of 8 at Porsche. That is another new track. Don't quite remember where that is. I mean, yeah. But that's a really tight track, and it's a pretty hard one to get around. So not much passing is going to go on there, but I believe the field should stick together. And that'll be a 35-lap race. I mean, it's a short road course, but it's got a lot of braking points in it. Like, there is almost 0 straightaways. I mean, there are 2, or technically 3 longer straightaways, but yeah. And we'll head on to the cutoff race for the final round, heading into the finale at Indianapolis 46 laps there, and yeah. Oh, the 50's about to pass the, yeah, there goes, I think the 27's slowing down, so is the leader. 50 may have just got a run or something, but now they're gonna be close together. And then we have the finale at Willow Springs for 46 laps. So finishing on a road course this season. Oh, here comes the 21 to pass the 50. Can he pass the 82 for the lead? No, he will not. And the 82 is now pulled away, but fuel is cutting close. They're gonna have to pit anytime. Oh, the 82 is lower on fuel than the car behind him. It's not gonna be good. Oh, this one should be very soon. In fact, it looks like the field that was way behind has now caught up. And the leaders have now spread out once again. Okay, I believe the 82 may have one or two more laps left on this field. So it's only going to be a one-stop race, it looks like. Let's see, maybe the last Daytona, or the second Daytona, maybe they can get around there without even pitting. Even though it's not many laps less, I think it might be possible. We are going to take a short break here. I'll be right back very soon. Okay, and we are back with a new leader, the 3 of Pat. Okay, he came out of nowhere with this strategy, and the 38 in second. And they're still battling it out back here for that position. But just finishing 30 laps now. Past halfway. So I was gone about, 10 laps. Yeah, looks like the 3 has a decent gap. We saw this last season though. In the Daytona 500. The 50 did pull away last season. Just like this. And he all of a sudden slowed down. And that allowed second place to catch up and take the lead, with the rest of the pack also getting real close to him. Oh, we have a wrecked car! Oh! Man, the 31. Without a hood, that almost wrecked our leader. Slowed down the 1, but now they're all scrambling back there for that second place position. And the 21 looks like he just got off unlucky and tried following the 82, but got blocked by a 31 and had to go back down to be blocked again by the 31. Very unlucky there. He moved back, maybe even the 50 can pass him. But the 3, if he could lock himself into the playoffs, he didn't even make it into the playoffs last year. I believe he was like, probably about only 13 points out, maybe? I don't know. I mean, the 21 also got close to being knocked out last year too. But he made it all the way to the round of 8 to get eliminated there. Let's go through the fields. We have the 3, the 82, the 32, the 38, the 21, the 50. This was a bad spot to do this. Oh, there's a little damage there to the 32. But he's running 6. That's Josh, a signed-up driver. And here in 7th, the 17, 29, the 33, the 27 has made his way up to 10th with a little bit of damage also. And we have the 66, so the 27, the 21 up here in 4th. That is Legacy. Then we have all the way down in 6, the 32 of Josh. And in 10th is the 27 of A-Trod. And here in 11th, the 66 of the 66 of Hippo. The only one, oh wait, first is Pat. I almost missed that one. So, I think we've gone through everyone. That's quite surprising. All the signed-up drivers running at least decent. Back to first. 3 has gotten his lead to be a minute, second and a half. Does look like he's gonna have the 63 to draft with though. I mean, the one, he's not competing for a position, but he is fighting to try and get his lap back, it looks like. I mean, he is really trying. And, yep, we see here once again the 3. The leader has slowed down. With that side by side back there, yeah, that's gonna slow them down. Oh, that 82 really got some speed off of that somehow. So it looks like the 82, he's gonna be competing for the win once again already. But who's gonna be leading when we get hit 10 to go? Cause that, wow. I mean, the 3 can definitely hold off the 82 and get this win. If he has it with 10 to go, at least. But that 82 is very fast on the straightaways, you can tell. Now he's kind of falling off a little bit. Let's look back at the other 2. Oh, here, never mind. Here comes the 82. So let's stick up here and try and see if this 82 will take the lead or not. As all drivers, looks like they can make it to the end. Okay, here we go. Next time by, we will be hitting 10 to go. These 4 really are the only 4 that have a chance. That 21 may not have too well of a chance, but he's there. Happens, he's could have it. And then we get back here in 5th, which is pretty much 5 seconds behind the top 4. The 50 once again doing really well here at Daytona. Had the 32 still on 6. Okay. The 66 has made its way up to 10th. And the 27 has moved down to 11th. Looks like his damage may be slowing him down. Same for the 6th place, 32. Oh, slowing down once again. The 3. But it's time to go. He could get this. Although, oh, the 3 almost wrecked right there. But there comes the 38 also just passing the 82 now for 2nd. So that means this 21 is back in. Oh, that 3 is coming down pit road. What is he pitting for? He just lost that win. He could have easily made it around 10 more times, or at least 9 more times, to win the Daytona 500. Now it's in the 38's hands. And it's now just gonna be in between these top 3. That one's trying to pass the 82 now. Now they're now going to be catching the 38 because of draft. How about the 21 back there? That he might have a chance at this. Getting close to the end of this. It's still in between these top 3. That 21 seems to just not be doing very much, though. Might be out of contention. Unless, of course, I mean, we've seen it happen. Third place can get a big boost, as we just seen it. The 21 is now right behind the 82, looking for second, but has dropped back off. Never mind on that. Oh, he is dropping, and he is dropping fast. He is almost out of the screen even. We have a lap car. So, I mean, 2 lap cars. Do you want 2 lap cars? Very bad. This could lead to the 21 maybe catching back up. Remember, just don't be out of that top 25, and you will be getting points. Let's see if we can find this 3. 3 seems to be a lap down. Oh, 27. 27 has moved on to 12th now. 3 here in 17th. Still getting points, but it's not a win, which you really should have. I hear gotten the win. But now the 38. He's still leading. The 82 coming right back up. The 21 has really fallen off. Looks like he still is falling off. I don't think he'll have a chance of this if we have 5 to go here at Daytona. Okay, a lot of traffic. It looks like it's gonna mess up the 38 a little bit right there. 82 has a chance, as the 21 does also have a chance. Oh, the 38's in the wall. The 82 catching rapidly. Oh, the 82 hits the brakes. Not a very good move there by the 82, but now the 21 is back in contention. The 38, he is now pitting. Another car pitting that could have won the race. That's 2 now. Now we are here with the 82 in the lead and the 21 in second. The 50, I mean, the whole pack is caught up. So, looks like it might just be the top 3 in contention for the win now, unless, I mean, the 32, not gonna count him out, but more than likely he just ain't gonna get it. The 82 last year, or last season, was competing for the win here at Daytona. I believe that was early in the race though. And then pit stops may have messed them up. But now, we are here at Daytona with 3 to go and he's leading. The 21 not far behind on the 50s. He's right there, but it's gotta be a big run from the 51 to win this race. And the 50 does have the most up. Oh, a few cars just about hit the wall. Okay, here comes the 21 with a bit of a run. Oh, he's losing that. No, he is gaining again. Oh, quite a few cars pitting. Only 2 to go now at Daytona. This 21 is catching. Just barely though. And if it'll be enough to get the win here at Daytona. Gotta get this. Gotta get a good run. Looks like he's losing time though. He gains it entering turn 3 and 4. And on the front straightaway, but he loses it on the other half of the track. Well, he's gotten close this time. That one was closer. right down to 3/10. Yeah, he definitely has a chance, but it's the white flag. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Oh, he's getting a run. Getting a run. Here we go off of turn number 2 for the final time on the backstretch. Can the 21 get it? The 33 may be a lap car. Or the 33 may have something to say about this. No, he doesn't. Gives him a little bump, but that's not going to be enough. The 82 is going to come around at Daytona and win. The 21 in second, and the 50 in third. Here's fourth, the 29 now. So 29 will now come across in fourth. Here's fifth, number 60. A lot of cars that usually you wouldn't expect to be up front here are now up front because of the pitting. Here's the 27. He picked it up a little bit, probably because of the pitting cars. The 42, last year's Daytona 500 winner. The 1 is a lap down. Oh, no, never mind. I was wrong. Here's the 66, your third of 5 signed up drivers. He's going pretty slow. That damage looking like it's really affecting him. And then 10th, the 33. He's already finished. Okay. Now. Yeah, okay. Oh. It looks like he was involved in a late race accident. Oh, there it is. Yep. There it goes. There goes more. Yeah, oh gosh. Huge wreck on the out lap here at Daytona. Okay. Interesting. I heard more cars crashing into each other. Man. What a weird time to have a wreck, though. Oh, the 74. My gosh. They get seriously loose. But I believe they are all finished, if I'm correct. Oh, someone retired. Okay, so that is your finish here at Daytona. So the top 25, the 25 cars to get points here at Daytona. The 82, 21 being your first signed up driver, Legacy. Then we have the 50, the 29, and the 60. The 27 being your second signed up driver, A-Trod. The 42, the 1, the 66 being your third signed up driver, a Hippo. The 33, the 32 being your fourth signed up driver, Josh. 74, 38, 3 being your fifth signed up driver, Pat. The 17, the 15, the 63, the 45, the 70, the 65, I believe that is the right number, the 41, the 24, the 46, the 47, and the last driver to get a point is the 55. Here's your drivers that didn't get any points. One retired, the 19. He retired in lap 28. I believe there was a wreck around that lap, or at least we saw quite a few drivers with some damage. The 27, the 32, and the 66 had a bit of damage, I do believe. Yeah. So next will be Monza, the second race of the season, 40 laps at Monza. There should be a huge wreck there, and I don't believe the whole 31 car field will be able to go there. So see you then.